Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we saw how imbalance of investment creates dependence, how your emotional state begins to rely on another person. Now we move further, because dependence does not stay internal. It begins to drive behavior. And here is the question guiding this lesson. Why does dependence turn into pursuit, even when you did not plan it? It begins with instability. When your state depends on someone, you no longer feel steady on your own. So you start looking for ways to restore that stability. You reach out, you check, you initiate. You try to move the interaction forward, not because you decided to, but because it feels necessary to reduce discomfort. It does not feel like chasing. It feels like intention, like effort, like care. You might think, I just want clarity, or I just want to understand. But look closely. The urgency comes from your internal state. As dependence grows, behavior changes. You act more often, react faster, initiate more. The frequency of your actions increases, even if the situation stays the same. Compare two people. One remains steady. The other begins to move more, reaching out, adjusting, reacting. Over time, one becomes the pursuer. The other becomes the one being pursued. You see this everywhere. In relationships, where one person begins to chase attention, at work, where someone seeks approval more actively, in social dynamics, where one side initiates more often. In each case, dependence drives movement. So return to the question, why does dependence lead to pursuit? Over the next few days, observe where action feels necessary rather than chosen, where you initiate to feel better, not just to communicate. Notice the shift from choice to need, because pursuit does not begin with intention. It begins with dependence. In the next lesson, we move into something even more revealing, how this pursuit gradually removes control over your own attention and behavior.